So now we have a rampage. Yes, and it has to be a rampage because it's got an exclamation mark on it. That's just me feeling random as always. But yeah, welcome back to Sonic and the Secret Rings part. What part? I actually don't know what part this will be. By the time it's uploaded, probably part 100. I don't know. I mean, I've lost count by now. But you want to hit that switch, and then you want to. Oh, what? Why are the controls acting so buggy? Just suicide. Yeah, if you actually do screw up, I recommend just finding a pool of water or a hazard, because, like I said in, I think it was, what? Because like I said earlier, in one of my earlier parts, there are actually no lives in this game, no game overs, no nothing like that. So you know you can screw up as many times as you want, which is always nice of a game to do that. I mean, I actually can't remember the first Sonic game to do what. Jesus Christ. Ah. And that's another thing I actually have an issue with in this game. Sonic acceleration. For some reason, in the early stages of the game, Sonic's acceleration can be really buggy. But what the? Ah! As I was saying, Sonic's acceleration can be really, like, you saw right there. I mean, I just suddenly sped up. All of a sudden, alright, what's that? I'm gonna lose it in a minute. Ah. Right. If I'm quiet, I do apologize. There we go. Right. There we go. See, I don't know if I was doing anything wrong there, or if that was just the game being buggy. Let me know in the comments below, because, you know, I don't want to blame the game and, you know, actually not be the game, because I hate people who do that, you know, just get, you know, they get hit and then they're like, oh, this game's so stupid, man, and, you know, it's clearly not them, it's the game, and, you know, I didn't know if I was doing anything wrong there. It was just, I was getting a little annoyed. But yeah, welcome back to part, you know, like I said, I don't know what part this will be when it's uploaded, because, you know, we've done so many missions already, and these enemies are pretty annoying. With their fire. It's a jungle. But like I said, you know, we've done so many missions. This could be part 1,000,000 for all I know, and you know, I'm just grateful that you all are sticking around for this playthrough, and you know, the marathon as a whole, because you know, this was just an ambitious. Are you kidding me? This was just an ambitious little project I thought I'd try out and work. God damn it! Stop homing attacking on it. There we go. You know, this is just an ambitious project that I thought I'd try out, and I'm glad that you all enjoyed, and you know, because that's the thing with YouTube, and I'm not sure if you all know this, because I'm sure there'll just be a few, some people out there that are probably wondering, well, you know, your quality isn't the best, and, you know, well, fair enough, it's not. I'm actually, you know, I actually record off a mobile phone, but it does record MP4 footage, so, you know, it's not that bad, to be honest. You know, it does the job. You know, and it picks up my voice really well, and the game audio really well. But I know a lot of people out there will be wondering, well, Richard, why don't you get a decent capture device or something like that? Well, the thing is, I don't have the money for one right now, but that's where YouTube actually comes in, because you actually get enough views and stuff. You know, you can earn enough money to get yourself a capture device. You know, but you know, you need to be dedicated enough and to actually do YouTube, because you can't just leave Amiga fan base hanging, and you know, that's not what I tend to do with you all. You know, you know, I want to try different things out, and I want to please you all with my Let's Plays, and, you know, you all seem to be enjoying it, so I'm glad about that. There is one, like I said in the last episode, there will be something I'll be talking about per episode, and god damn it! Per episode, because like I said, there's so many missions to cover. In this episode, I actually put a little thing on Facebook, like my Facebook page. If you want to look it up again, it's Richard Comiskey's YouTube channel. Feel free to like it and follow me on Twitter, which is Comiskey YouTube 1. I actually put a poll on, well not a poll, a question on YouTube saying, does anyone want to ask me any questions about YouTube and similar, because, you know, the Sonic and the Secret Rings playthrough can get a bit repetitive, and I got quite a few replies, so, you know, and I've got them right next to me right here, so it's such an easy fire soul to get. So, oh, it's a stealth mission, my bad. I had a bit of a duh moment right there, everyone. So yeah, in this mission you're actually not supposed to attack enemies. But yeah, I've actually got a few of the questions right here, so I'm going to be replying to them. This one's from Titch149, and he asks, Richard, what actually... I need to stop doing that. Richard, what actually got you into Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, I actually got into Sonic the Hedgehog thanks to my brother, Gavin, he's like 19 now, and he doesn't play Sonic now at all. Because when I was younger, we had the GameCube, and we had, like, I remember, because I was so young, I had to go out shopping and whatnot with my mum and dad, and I used to be sat in the trolley, and I remember we went to a game shop, and my mum was holding me in her arms. I did not mean to do that. She was holding me in her arms, and we bought Sonic Mega Collection because my brother was shopping for games, so he bought that, and because we had limited space in the house at the time, you know, I actually had to sleep with my brother. You know, I used to watch him play Sonic. I used to watch him play the game, and it amazed me. Especially like the games that amazed me the most were Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic Spinball. Yeah, those two in particular. Like seeing Sonic in 3D, like in the bright colors, it just really appealed to me, and you know, I just loved it. I fell in love, and no. There we go, there we go. But to continue on with the question, that's basically how I got introduced to Sonic the Hedgehog, and I just fell in love, and since then I've been a diehard Sonic fan, you know. Yori454 asks, Richard, have you ever considered doing a Sonic Rivals playthrough? Now, you see, here's the thing. I actually don't own any of the Rivals series, personally, and I actually do want to get into the Rivals series. I did own Sonic Rivals once on the PSP, but it does, I'm not a massive fan of it, honestly. Like, I owned it for about, how long was it I owned it for? I'll just finish this question because I think we're about to have a cutscene. I owned it for about a month, and I didn't really enjoy it, so I traded it back in. And that's basically it. That's the story over, and you know, I do want to get back into it soon. So, hope that answers your question. And at the end of that, we don't even have a cutscene. But yeah, back to the questions. Simple One asks, Richard, why are you so obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, I'm actually not obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog. I just like Let's Playing Sonic the Hedgehog games on YouTube. I mean, they just seem to be kind of popular, and you know, everyone seems to enjoy them, and you know, as long as you guys are enjoying them, I'm going to keep on doing them, and you know, I mean, even if you guys don't enjoy them, then I probably will anyway, because I like Sonic the Hedgehog that much, you know. And you know, it's not just Sonic the Hedgehog I enjoy a lot as well. You know, I'm a Mario fan. You know, in fact, I do have a month of Mario planned for you beginning January next year. So I hope you're all looking forward to that. But you know, I do like to keep things simple on my channel. You know. But I can see where you're coming from. You know, I do want to do different things as well. Yeah. But thanks for asking that, actually. Thanks for asking, because you did bring up something important I did want to say. Yes, oh, we've lost here. We're just going to retry. Yeah, I will be starting a month of Mario next year, which will consist of Mario Kart 7, Mario Kart 8, Super Mario 3D Land, and New Super Mario Bros. U. And probably Super Mario Bros. Deluxe as well, if I do have the time for it. How did that get in front of me? But yeah, thanks for the question, and I hope I answered it enough, you know. Well, I actually don't know how to pronounce this name. I hope I pronounced this right. Thinky241 asks, I do apologise if I pronounced that incorrectly. Asks, when will you actually start playing Sonic games? Never. Will be the answer to that, because no, god damn it. Well, never will be the answer, because, like I said, I'm a Sonic fan, and you know, I've been a supporter ever since, you know, my brother introduced me to it, and you know, I will continue to support the series until the day it dies. You know, when it dies, and you know, I won't play it anymore. And you know, I mean, there are obviously some games that I just don't want to touch again. For example, Sonic 06 and games such as that. You know, but you know, there are games that I do have that I will play over and over again. And, you know, I do want to express a point here though. Just because you play a specific series of a gaming title, does not mean you are not a gamer. Remember that. You know, I mean, you could just play Sonic the Hedgehog and call yourself a gamer, but I don't really think that counts. You know, you have to play different series in order to call yourself a gamer, for me personally, because you haven't really experienced it all. But yeah, that basically answers your question. You know, I mean, and until you know, you know, when the series dies, it dies, and oh god damn it, I thought I was about to die right there. You know, when the series dies, I will stop playing the series, because you know, there's absolutely no point to it. And I'll just move on to something else like Mario or, you know, Zelda. I mean, Zelda's a series I do want to get into, honestly. Because, you know, I've never really gave Zelda a shot. Oh, you know, I've never really you know, I've always looked at trailers and stuff, and I always thought, oh, it looks terrible. But I've never really, you know, given it a shot, and, you know, I should do that, honestly. But yeah. Hope I answered your question.